Hi, back to a new tutorial part about our spaceship. Um, this time we will build that here, and that is a huge thing, and not that easy that you think maybe. We can surely go from basic model, make it with loops only, then we have the variability to change it every time easy, or we make it like I will. We make each part single and bring it later together. Surely that isn't easy later to change, but I think that is the way. I don't know it by myself. We will test that and we will see that maybe we will make it later new one or another one, but I start with make it this way. So, um, and that is, you see it and mean it is simple. It isn't simple. The simple things are most heavy stuff. So, add mesh plane. Rotate X 90, scale down, bring it in front, grab to position, zoom on, scale down. So all starts with that. Oh, that was hiding. I must unhide it. So good. Now we start here, scale a little, rotate it, that we have the direction, and we start from there. Scale. Okay, so oh, this in the back. Oh, where is it? I don't see it. There it is. Okay. So, when we go in edit mode, then we can take here this edge there and we bring it with extrude to the point before the bending starts here. Here starts bending. So we take here word selection and extrude again. And we get here in the middle of the bending, and here is a straight line. So we have that. Then we get these 2 points and extrude again to this part here. There's an exchange of the geometry of the mesh. You know what I mean. So that is the part. Then we extrude again, grab positioning, and then we have to make a loop in here because here slides another thickness on. So we make here a loop on. So we have that points here and extrude that to that point. We scale a little because it gets smaller there. Then we extrude again to bring it here to the end. Grabbing, positioning. Now we have to close that here. So we extrude it one time to this point, extrude it to that point, close that whole face there. Good. Then we need here a quad to go on. So we extrude it one time, we extrude it the second time, and so we have forwards, and it is loopable. So when you get here a triangle in, then you have a problem. So here that we scale set 0, so we have a sharp line, and that here we can take and scale x0, so we have a sharp line too. Then we go on here with these two words, extrude them to that place there, and from there extrude to that point. Then we extrude again in the middle of the change, then to the end of this point, then in the middle of that change, extrude, rotate now, and you will see when you rotate the thickness will be changed, so you must retweak that. Extrude it to the start point, extrude, point it in the middle, rotate it, and scale it. Extrude again, grabbing, rotating, scaling. Oh, I see that is a massive material here. So we make that later. I delete that. I thought it was a small one. No, that is a big, huge one. Okay. So we need a loop here because here is changing. So we make here a loop in. Then we take here our point out, so extrude to that point, extrude again to that point, and close this stuff. We have that. We have to go here in a strange line. So we go here and here and close that with that. Then we go on from here, extruding to that point, extrude again, grabbing, here's the same, okay. So from here comes the big one, okay. So that means, oh, sorry for that. We have to go here near to that point, then extrude to the middle point of the roundness there, then rotate the whole thing, grabbing, positioning, scale it up to nearly same thickness like that, then extrude again, rotate. Normally you must make more cuts to get a good round stuff. Uh, Normally five counts in one bow there, and you have a good one. We can battle it later or something else. That is not the problem in the moment. So we only try to follow that all correctly. So this one should be there. That should be there. Then we extrude again to next point, and now we must look how we connect that all correctly. First is extrude again and bring it up here. Then we get that point, bring it down there, and middle them to that point. Then we get all these points, extrude to the next changing part that's there. Then we grab that and make it middle, here, middle, and go to the next point. That is from here to that point, so we can close this face here, and then we extrude from here to that point and close that face. And here is the point that it changed. So we go from here to the middle and close that face. And then we go from here, we need another loop. So we loop in here, this place. Then we extrude from here to that place, close that face. Then we have to close that here. So we need here extrude again, then close this face. And last is from here to down there. Let's count. Oh no, yeah, we close that here. And now we have here one too much. That isn't the problem, so we extrude it to that point, and we have here quad and there quad, so all is good. Good. Um, that line should be straight one, so we mark them all and get here with the loop tools. Loop tools. You must activate it under the add-ons here before you haven't that. Good. Or we try relax. Relax does it too. In this case, we've seen it in other tutorials that I made that it there don't work. So you have to try that each time. Good. We have that. Why that looks here so... Ah, there is another one. Ah, there's the inner part of the ship. Okay. Good. So we can roll up here and try to bevel there some. Control B. For that you must have a thickness. That's correct. So I will say we can do it now. We can do it. We should do it. Okay. So we take all and extrude it to the back. Then we have here the possibility to bevel that whole thing. So Control B, and now we can roll mouse, and we have the bevel there. That is a little bit too less, I think. Yeah, normally that must be so. So we go here back and here too. So we get that here and Control B, bevel them now, and then we will get good roundness there. The same we can do here with the inside round. Control V, bevel that, and roll them with the mouse. So we have this round looking fact. Like we have it here, that is a round one. You don't believe it, but it's true. It's a round one. That isn't real good round, so you can tweak a little here with the words to make that real smoothie. For now, I will delete the back part again because I don't need it at the moment finished. We will tweak there a lot, and later we will see that then. Good. So for the moment, we let that like it is. Yeah, we must make there maybe some words more. We will see that. Good. We bring that down. File, save. Now we make this top plane here. It is as simple. So scale plane, rotate X 90, scale down. We got here the starting point, and you must think on it this perspectivic view that we have here, so we must model that a little other that you see it here. Because of that, we start so. Then we take this both things here, extrude it to this place, and the rest is automatically the other one. So we don't need to change that from there. That means we can go from here to here, and from there to the middle, and from there to this side to that side. Close that with F. Take up from here to, oh, that was here, narrow, okay. Extrude to the middle and to this point. Then we can close that thingy complete. So take that, the middle ones, and F to close, then that, and this other two close. So we have the possibility that easy to change later. Sure, that is now flat one. That must be later tweaked on 3D. Can be rotated and bended and some else. We will see that all later. That is too early to make such changes now. That we only can do when we have the whole ship there, we see the proportions, then we can tweak that it fits really good. For that minute, that is good like it is. You see, that is later the thing that we must put that all together and get there a good result from it. Good. Then here's the same that we do. We start there with adding a plane and start modeling from the start position there. Oops. So, and position that correctly. Try to get a similar uh, size of the faces. Then extrude to the next changing point. Then again. And once again to that point. Then these two extrude grabbing to that point. And you will see that this perspectivic view. We must change that all later. I know. Don't worry about that in a moment. We must start anywhere, and we start there. So I extrude again to that part and grab to that point. Then we can go down. Then you know the 5-point rule, but I said before I don't do that. So rotate, scale. We later can take a circle or something else to get that real round. But at the moment, we only want to make objects. Not worry about something that comes later, that we build later, and that we change later. Not now. Good. Extrude again to the starting point of the change. Extrude in the middle of the change, rotate it, scale it to a fitting point and close that whole thing with F. The good thing on that, like we built it, is that it's completely loopable. So you can later do anything you want with loops and so on. That's good. So we relax that a few times. Then he tries to make all the same size. But you see, in this case, we should let that and better try here a scale set 0 and then rotate them. Then we have straight line 2. Here we can do it like scale x0 and rotate it then. Then we get a straight line 2. But this must be there. Good. So, okay, that is good for now. Put it down 2. Good. File save. And now this top part here. We only built a half, like for this one, because we use a mirror later. Okay. So I make a short pause and then we go on.